Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Sharice Johnson Moore here, your hope builder, lifting you out of your sorrow by guiding you to see the Christ within through scripture and practical applications. And it is time, it is time, it is time. It's time for Let's Talk Sunday. Our topic for today is, what does family mean to you? Yes, I deep dive into this subject, and I want to know, regardless of what they are doing, we must love them anyway. And sometimes that means loving them from a distance, but we still love them anyway. So I want to, deep dive into this topic today, and I want to ask your opinion. What does family mean to you? All right now, so come on, let's deep dive into this topic. Let's talk Sunday, and what does family mean to you? Come on now, let's get busy. Hello and welcome to Let's Talk Sunday, where we talk about everything under the sun and nothing is off limits. Welcome to Let's Talk Sunday. Hello, everyone. Hi, everyone. How is everyone doing? My name is Sharice Johnson Moore, and welcome to Let's Talk Sunday. It is a marvelous Sunday. It is the Sunday before Christmas. Thanksgiving. I'm gonna say Thanksgiving. I'm trying to rush the month. I'm not trying to do that. Not trying to rush this season. So, my name is Sharice Johnson Moore, and I am your hope builder, lifting you out of your sorrow by guiding you to see the Christ within through scripture and practical applications. And it is time, it is time, it is time, it is time for Let's Talk Sunday. And today's topic, we are going to be talking about what we gonna be talking about, y'all. What we gonna be talking about? What's up? Okay, what does family mean to you? What does family mean to you? Um, I would say, me as a person, that family means a lot to me. It means a lot. It means it means loving someone beyond their faults, loving someone for who they are instead of trying to make them for what you want them to be. And changing your perspective about a lot of things when it comes to others that you love. I say this because within the last, I would say, 7 years, I've had to change my perspective about how I treated my other family members. And sometimes we may, want to alienate some people, but we can still love them from a distance. Okay. And my perspective changed when I started losing people that really, really like meant something to me. And it changed my whole perspective. It started with my grandmother. She died November the 5th of 2011. And then my father passes away July 14th of 2014. And then my mother passes 6 months later. So if that ain't what gonna call on, what is? Okay, and it made me change the perspective. Why? Why did it change? Why did that change? Because sometimes people do things to us to get us made like that, or we are raised a certain way or thing, and sometimes it's not your fault, and sometimes it is your fault, right? Because we always listen to what somebody said about somebody else, and about this other family member, and this, that, and third, and it's like, You sometimes we believe the lies that we hear, and we don't really get to know the person. We don't really get to know that person for who they really are. And those three deaths changed my perspective of family altogether. It made me want to have a closer relationship with my children. It made me want to have a closer relationship with if I had potential grandchildren, which I do have a granddaughter now. And it changed my perspective of why I'm so distant. But my mom and my dad, my mom and dad had me, and my mother had family, other children before me, and my father had children before me. And we were already separate, separate. Okay, mama got kids over here and daddy got kids over here. And I was brought up in that sense of believing that I was raised in that sense of thinking that my parents didn't care about me. But I found out over the years my mother cared about me a lot, even though she did not raise me. I was raised by my father's mother. And the thing is that over the years, the stuff she was teaching me became very valuable after her death. And it changed my perspective of how you treat people and how do you accept people to treat you. Um, it made me open my eyes. Open your eyes to see what God has blessed you with. What does family mean to you? Family means you get together, you talk, you have conversation. Leave all that old stuff in the past. Because sometimes when you always into stuff of holding grudges against family members, it really doesn't help the relationship grow. And it also takes two people to have a relationship, brother sister, mother daughter, father son, mother father. You get what I'm saying, right? So family means um, I had to grow up. I had to grow up about my me. Come, myself. Talk about me. I had my own complexes, my own issues, and I had to grow up. I had to grow up. When you, how could I say this? When you grown up the only child, you seem to have that about me complex. It's all about me. I gotta have attention about me. It gotta be about me. Okay, but I found that to be very. I found myself looking at myself. I was very selfish like that. I was very selfish, where no, it's got about and then I treated the people that I interacted with the same way. It's about me. It didn't matter if it were family members or not. It was just that's me. It had to be about me. It had to be all about little me, bump everybody else. But when death shows its ugly head, I had to turn around and change that perspective about um, what does family mean to me? It means, all right, come on, let's have a family reunion because the aunts, now the elders have passed away. Let's go ahead and meet some cousins, or we could meet, our distant cousins, second, third, or fourth, and have a relationship with them and communicate with them, so we don't lose our family tree. That's another thing that got me to thinking, hold up, I'm losing all these elders and I don't have not nobody, no connection. So I started working on ancestry.com. I started working on that. And that was very invigorating for me. Putting everybody's names on the paper and people's names on the line and what their date of birth and what their day of death and who were they related to and how were they related to me, and then I could go pick up the records and stuff because that was something that my grandma instilled in me. My grandma instilled that I have to know who these people are. Not just know a name to a face. And a picture, I, I've been photographed. I've been kind of the introverted photographer, right? But I love taking pictures. I love taking pictures. So a lot of stuff I've looked at over the years has gone into this ancestry.com. And and the thing is that you miss the family reunions. I miss family gatherings because I remember when I was a kid, my great grandmother, that's right, I said my great grandmother had turned my grandmother's mother turned 100 years old. Yes, 100. I said it, 100, right? And everybody was there. Everybody. She even got a letter from the president. I think it was Ronald Reagan at the time, right? Ronald Reagan, 1980, 1980, right? 1980, because she born in 1884. And that was a privilege to realize that you get to live with your great grandmother, your grandmother, and your father. 3 generations in one house. Not too bad, right? So she gave me this perspective of keep your family close. You can love when people hurt you. My grandma also taught me this: when people hurt you, you can still love them, but you can love them from a distance. You don't have to let them come all up close. All right, have a conversation with you. Hi, bye. That's it. That's all you're gonna get. Okay. But but it's very important that you know who your cousins are. It's important that you know who your sisters are, no matter what parent it came from. That's my thing for you today. If you got half sisters and brothers, you got half sisters and brothers. Get to know your half sisters and brothers because it's not as bad as people have you thinking that they are. I had that problem growing up, where they would badmouth the other kids to me, or they try to put them on a pedestal to me, and I was like, and like, why? Why do you do that to people? Why do people raise children in that manner? Just treat them as equals. Treat them as equal. One is not better than the other, and because you came from this one, or you can't, you don't treat kids like that. That makes them have it will make the child have a complex about themselves when you try to pit one kid against the other. Um, and stop telling their kids horror stories about their sisters and brothers. Stop doing that. I used to grow up with that, and that was like, why? I mean, like my mom, like my, how could I say it? Like my mother's other kids before me, and the ones she had after me were not better. Were not better than me. Don't do that to kids, please don't. Don't make them feel like their other half sisters and brothers are beneath them. Don't do that. That's not good to do kids like that because it makes it it makes it very hard for them to connect when they get older. Okay, it does. But in due time, in due season, what does family mean to you? What do they mean? Will you go out here and they get in a fight? Will you fight with them? Will you have their back? Will you throw blow for blow? Or would you make them think before they got into trouble? Look, is this worth you really going through all that to do this? Um, and everybody has their reasons for doing some things in their family that they did. They have reasons for what they did and why they did it. And you need to go ask questions before you go assuming. Okay? Because assuming make a ASS out of you and me. That's assuming. ASSUMED. Assume. 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 As you me. Okay? Assume. But I'm just, me and the brother, just love them. Love your family because you only get one. 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 And that was so traumatizing to me to have to lose all three of my loved ones right behind each other. And it made me open my eyes up. Look, I need to I need to have a relationship with the people in my life. Because when those three people were gone, I felt alone. I felt really alone. I didn't even have my aunts, they were open, my grandmother's nieces, they all old, and I got maybe like a couple cousins my age or something like that. But other than that, I just felt alone after those deaths. And it made me want to reach out to my family, made me want to reach out. And at this moment, I'm at my sister's house in Detroit, Michigan. Well, Wayne County, Detroit, Michigan. And I want to spend some time with my family. I decided I wanted to do that. Look, spend time with people while you can too. Spend time with people while you can because you only have one life to live. And when you turn around and you spend time with a person, you will find out some things that you didn't think, oh, I didn't know they felt like that. I didn't know, I didn't, I didn't, like I was speaking to my sister earlier and I said, yeah, I said, I wonder what would happen if we had grew up together. I wonder what would have happened if we grew up together, and I wonder about that about my other siblings. What would have happened if we all were raised together? So because me and my baby sister, or I'm at my baby sister's house, and me and her click like this. Me and her click like this, like this, like, okay, we clicking, and I love it, and it's like, it's not it, and the closeness there, you know, the closeness is very good. Okay. So, what does your family mean to you? Okay. What are you going to do different this year coming? The holiday, Thanksgiving next week, Christmas, New Year's. What are you going to do? Are you going to say, all right, come on, everybody? I have this idea, right? I had this idea. Maybe I don't know. I'm just speaking this into existence that I'm going to have both sides of my family come for Thanksgiving and a Christmas dinner. My sisters and brothers on my mother's side and my sisters and brothers on my daddy's side. I want all us to come together and just get to know each other. I know that might be painful. I don't, but I wanted them to know each other. See this person for who they are. Get to know them. Hey, how are you doing? Nobody go off in no clicks and all that. No. Everybody sit, have food, have a conversation, talk, get to know one another, go around the table and share this certain story, whatever they want. Let them get to know each other. Because you never know. We don't know who related to who, so you don't know who might be marrying to who or getting with somebody. This might be your cousin, and you don't know that. I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking. But get to know everybody in your family, whether you got half sisters and brothers, because it's very important. Very important. Very important. I went to school with a boy that I liked, and I did not realize he was my cousin until later on down the road. I'm telling you something I know. Anyway, get to know your family members and love them for who they are and where they're at, and stop trying to change them for somebody you want to be. Okay? I love y'all. Okay, so I got this for you. I am in Michigan. I'm in Wayne County, right? If you would like a signed autograph, yes, I did. I'm always business entrepreneur person. Always know to bring some books with them. Okay, so I brought "Coming to Loving Yourself," and I brought my other book, "Coming to Loving Yourself: The Work Study Guide to Building Your Self Worth." I also brought this book, right? I brought these books, "Coming to Loving Yourself," Come to Loving Yourself, this one, and this one. Okay? And this is the workbook. This is the autobiography inspirational book. Okay? I have a few copies with me here while I'm in Michigan. So if you are someone that would like to purchase a book, we can make arrangements where we can meet and you pick the book up, or I'm still available to mail. Okay, hey, don't nothing stop the post office, and ain't nothing gonna stop me from mailing out my books. Okay, so if you would like to purchase a book, in the ticker table below is the information. Coming to Loving Yourself book and Coming to Loving Yourself Study Guide to Building Your Self-Worth is available on my website, www.ShariceNJohnsonMoore.com/shop. Okay, so get your copy today. Oh, I got a Christmas sale on these going on right now. If you get that set, both books, you pay $24 for the set. $24 for the set. That's just the set. That's not including the taxes, shipping and handling. Okay, $24 for that set. The book, the two books together. Okay, you can still order them separately. That's all good too. Okay, I want to say thank you so much for coming in today for for Let's Talk Sunday, and I want to say thank you so much to everyone that has shown me love, compassion, and has supported me in everything that I do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to say thank you to my followers, okay, followers. And of course, if you have not heard about my podcast, here it is. Sharice Johnson Moore's podcast is available in Spotify, Apple, Google, Breaker, Anchor, Verbal, Amazon Music, Audible, Pocket Cast, Castbox. It can be found on all podcast streaming network distribution channels. Just go to Spotify, punch in Sharice Johnson Moore's podcast, and bam, there it is. And you will find all of these episodes and all of Morning Word and Worship, the Let's Talk Sunday episode here, Entrepreneur Corners, and we also have Author's Excerpt Sunday. Don't miss us at 3 o'clock. I come back on at 3. And at 3 o'clock, I have a special guest for Entrepreneur Corners. My very own sister, Wanda Felicia Barnes, owner, CEO of Felicia's Cozy Corners. And I want to say thank you, everyone. And on Author's Excerpt Sunday, we have Dr. Aura V. Robinson, and we're going to talk about her book. It's called The Invisible Black Nurse. Okay, The Invisible Black Nurse. On Author's Excerpt Sunday, that comes on at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I want to thank everyone for coming in and joining me for Let's Talk Sunday. And what does your family mean to you? Okay? I want to thank everyone for coming in for Let's Talk Sunday. Hello and welcome to Let's Talk Sunday, where we talk about everything under the sun and nothing is off limits. Welcome to Let's Talk Sunday. Hello to all my entrepreneurs. My name is Sharice Johnson Moore, and welcome to Sharice Johnson Moore's podcast. Do you have products and services that you want to tell the world about? Well, I have an offer for you. Did you know that when you make a 60-minute voiceover ad and place it in podcasts, that it increases your business awareness by 50% in the marketplace? Voice-over ads aren't that expensive. They range from $15 to $25. It all depends on where you place your ad in the podcast. So come on in and place your ad on Sharice Johnson Moore's podcast and tell the world what you have to offer. You can reach me at I am Sharice at ShariceNJohnsonMoore.com or 724-570-1153 for further details. Come on, let's tell the world what you are made of. Hello to all my entrepreneurs. My name is Sharice Johnson Moore. I am the owner, CEO of LBM TV. It is a streaming channel that can be located on the C1 Media Network Smart TV app. This app can be located on Apple TV, Roku TV, Amazon Fire Stick, Android TV, and Google TV. We have advertising spots available for businesses that want to advertise their products or services on our channel. We have an audience of 4.25 million viewers daily, reaching 70 plus countries. We have advertising packages to fit your company's needs. We would love for you to join the LBM family. You can reach us through our email address, lbmtvmedia@gmail.com, or call us at 724-570-1153 for further details. Talk to you soon, and let's advertise, and tell the world what you are made of. Authors. Have you written a book? Are you an experienced author or a new author? Well, I've got news for you. Authors Excerpt Sunday is the perfect start to growing your audience awareness with the public. Authors Excerpt Sunday has interview spots available in many forms. Live broadcasting done on all social media outlets, television, and podcasting. We would love to help you tell the world about your book. You can reach us at I am Sharice at ShariceNJohnsonMoore.com or 724-570-1153 for further details. And let's tell the world about your book. All right, everyone. All right. I have had a nice time with this topic. It has been an honor and a privilege to bring you each Sunday a new topic for Let's Talk Sunday. And like I said, nothing is off limits when it comes to Let's Talk Sunday. Okay? So if you have a suggestion or a topic that you want to talk about, or anything, where you want to discuss, come on, let's do this. Let's talk about it, okay? And I want to say thank you, and it has been my honor and a privilege to bring you Let's Talk Sunday. All right, now, I will talk to you next week. All right, and I say thank you, love you, thank you for the love and support that you've shown me by listening to this program, and I will see you and talk to you next Sunday. Bye, babies. Y'all have a blessed day.